what do you feel about the death of the elegant Stallion, especially at the fact that you were at the same event with her when it all happened?
Very, very sad. But we can't question God. We can only thank Him for His grace of giving us such a wonderful and impactful soul to our dear country, Nigeria. And she remains so till death, doing what she's used to doing best, trying to show love and service to humanity. May God Almighty that called him home grant him eternal rest in His kingdom and grant his immediate family and all of us the fortitude to bear her very sad, irreplaceable loss and continue to bless the family and our dear country, Nigeria.
So what can young people learn from her life?
A life of service, a life of giving, a life of loving, and always being part of what is right, always.
How can we continue to celebrate and honor our contributions to Nigerian culture?
By continuing to believe in Nigeria, but even to love each other and live together for each other. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so looking at the life and times of Onyeka, when you've known her, what do you think we can learn, young people can learn from her life?
Well, I guess we should not forget that she died working.
Yes.
We should learn the medical condition she was in, we didn't know. And then we should also learn to do our checkups all of the time. I'm seeking my own checkup as well, you know. But for anything else, Onyeka represented hard work, consistency, and a lady that everybody called Stallion, even though I used to quarrel with that grammar. But you see, she was good. So the only learning curve is hard work, good medical checkup all the time. And she died doing what she loved best how to do. So,
okay, for the records now, she has been buried already.
Yeah.
Okay, because there was a timing that went around as 5 p.m.
The 5 p.m. is the socials.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another question?
How can we support and empower upcoming artists to follow in our footsteps?
There should be a defined structure. And I think P-Man, many years later, they are still fighting with one another. So they really need to wake up, understand that the up and coming ones are no longer waiting on Nigeria, they're waiting on the world. Nigerian musicians are global. You know, I mean, Davido can prove it to us. Burna Boy, you know. But Burna Boy has a history with Benson Idonije, who is his grandfather. So I think that what we need to learn from all of these is the fact that we should recognize talent. Onyeka struggled all the way, but she made use of her talent. She was really fantastic. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So first of all, introduce yourself. Can we meet you?
I am Pastor Emeka Durem, Pastor of the Redeemed Christian Church of God.
Okay, so looking at the death of the elegant Stallion, how did the news come to you? How did you feel that she was
Yeah, we were having our morning devotion, and somebody called us from US. We didn't pick the phone because we were praying. But after the prayers, we looked at my wife just opened her phone, and the news prompted up. It was a rude shock because we knew she was going to perform in Lagos. Yeah, healthy. There was no news of any sickness of any kind. Just to hear of the sudden death, it was the biggest shock of our life. Yeah.
True. So what can people learn from her life, especially young people?
Onyeka is hardworking. My wife happened to be my wife's first cousin, and we have met a lot of times. He's hardworking. He's God-fearing. Total faith in God and love to his fellow human beings. You cannot be with Onyeka without feeling the love of Christ in her. So that is one thing I noticed about her. Lover of kids, children, and somebody that likes to impact positively to the upcoming Nigerians. That's what I can say about her. And then her first movie, a documentary movie about Nigeria, so many years ago, you know, if you remember it, you will see a true reflection of Nigeria of today. Just about something about riches. So Onyeka will be remembered forever, even though she's gone. Her voice, her music impacted to many, especially One Love. It was preaching to Nigerians, and I believe that Nigerians will imbibe this message of One Love, so that all of us will come together as one Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.